Look at them, they're so cute. Not Bob. And me holding the menacing hatchet, staring down at it. Trust me, I won't hurt you. No. Okay, moving on. All right, so welcome back to the next episode of the Beginner's Guide, Soloing the Ark Center Edition. All right, I'm Flinger Foo, and today we're going to discuss a few more tips and tricks on how to get into the game. Say you just logged in, you just killed your first Dillo, you just tamed your first Lystrosaurus. What do you do now? Okay, well, there's a few things that you have to get done. Well, one, see, this arrow on the side of them, they have the same XP arrow that we have. Okay, so now if you come up to them and you press F, you will open their inventory. All right, we want to give them a little bit more hit points to start out. And, see, they have a little mechanism in them that makes it so where your berries last longer. Here, watch this. Okay, see this? Spoils. On these Azul berries, spoils in 745. You take that, and then you drag it over there. Spoils in 3038. Magic, right? That's cool. All right, and they gained another level, so we're going to stick that over there, up in health. And this is a great spot to hold all your meat, because the meat spoils very quickly, and you're going to want that eventually. And also narco berries. Narco berries, these little black berries right here, these little black pills, keep every single one of them that you get. Okay? Seeds, we don't need seeds. If you hover over them and you press 0, you'll drop them. Okay, stem berries, we might need a few stem berries. And one of us just leveled. Alright, and stone. Stone weighs a lot, and it adds up fast. So I try to keep just a little bit of stone in my inventory and a little bit of wood in the lower levels. Alright, so, oh, that was me that leveled up. And I'm going to go with weight. I'm going to take weight all the way up to 200 on this. Okay, so, and that is a female. Is this one a male? Right here? You are a male. Let's see. Can I tame you? Alright, when you have a male and female dinosaur and within close proximity, they get what is called a mate boost. And it gives them more hit points, more damage, more resilience, more everything. And it's kind of important. If you have two dinos and you're just walking around, it is kind of important that you have the mate boost. And we're going to try to get that. See if we can get that at lower level. Okay, and while we're waiting on taming that guy, we're going to open up our engrams again. And we're going to learn cloth pants, cloth shirt, thatch foundation, cloth gloves, cloth boots, cloth hat, let's see, thatch wall, thatch door frame, thatch roof, thatch door, water skin, and the very last one, slingshot. Okay, now that we have those learned, open up your craftables and craft the pants, the shirt, the hat, the boots, and we need, I believe, a little bit more fiber for the gloves. So we're going to go get that stuff here really quick. Now, if you hover over this in your inventory, you can just double-click it and it'll auto-equip it. We kind of want that. All right. So where did that Lystrosaur go? I was busy chatting, and it walked off. Where'd you go? He'll turn around. He'll turn up eventually. Maybe I can come up here and see. Okay, oh, there he is. And there was a few things in the last episode that I forgot to mention. Really? When I hacked up the Dillo, you want to use your hatchet if you... It's simple. When you kill an animal or a dinosaur in this game, what tool you use to harvest the remains, the corpse, determines the ratio of what resources you get. So, if you kill a Dillo, per se, like I did last time, and you hack it apart with a pick, you're going to get more meat. All right, remember, pick is for meat. All right, now if you hack it apart with a hatchet, you're going to get more hide, generally. Not always, but that's usually the way it works. All right, so we're going to go get a little bit more of this. We're just trying to kill a little bit of time until we get that other Lystrosaur done. And while that's happening, we're going to be crafting a few things. Okay, remember what I said about saving these narco berries? I meant it. You need to save all those narco berries. Every last one of them. Because you're going to need them. Let's double click that, get that equipped. All right, so now we have a full suit of this, and you can see your armor right here, 50. All right, and hypothermal insulation and hyperthermal insulation. Those are important factors, all right? That's your resistance to heat and cold, all right? And the armor, that's how much resistance you have, basically. All right, let's see if we can... Where is this guy's... This is an elusive guy, right? And my server's saving, so I'm lagging. This guy's a little tricksy dude. Is that him over here? No, that was the level 15 guy. These guys are just all over. Come on now, Bob. Don't want to associate ourselves with the rabble. That guy's only level 15. Alright, well... He'll turn up eventually, I guess. I mean, he's, like, camouflaged. I thought he was level 55. Oh, well. Alright, so we're going to drop off the rest of the stuff on Not Bob, who has another level. And we're going to get this guy up to at least 1,000 hit points before we stop pumping his health. That's his weight at. His weight's good. So we're going to stick these berries on him. I'm just going to drop those and drop that. Okay, now we're going to go find... a nice spot to build our first shack. Are you level 55 right here? You are. You are the guy I was taming. Take that. You know, I'm going to follow this guy, and I will be back, okay? As soon as I'm done following this guy around and taming him, because he's an elusive little turd. All right, I'll be back. So we got that guy now, so I'm going to name this guy, since he is a guy, I'm going to call him Bob, so nobody's confused about which one's Bob and which one's not Bob. See, that one's not Bob, and this one is Bob. This one is clearly Bob, as you can tell. It says his name is Bob. All right, and this one is clearly not Bob. All right, so, and we're going to pet him, just to get his stuff going. And then this one right here, we're going to access his inventory. We're going to bump, or her inventory, and we're going to bump that up, and I was able to gather a few more berries while that's going. And I don't need these mejo berries, or mejo berries, or whatever they're called, stuffed in there. So I'm going to stick them on him so he can eat. All right, he's a hungry little turd. All right, and while they're doing that, let's go over, let's get this stuff, and we're going to find a spot for us to start building. And luckily for us, on the center, we happen to spawn in one of the prime locations. Okay, so this spot right here, right where this rock is, kind of marks one of the best spots that I've been able to find. Sorry, I'm trying to fight off a sneeze right now, so I'm trying... Alright, it's gone. Okay, so let's pump health one more time. And let's get this rock cleared out of the way, because this is where we're going to build. Or, you know what? We can keep the rock there for a little bit. But let's get some trees going. Alright, now trees, now that we have our tools, let me go over a few things with you. If you come up to a tree and you hack it with a hatchet, you get more wood than you do thatch. Okay? But if you hack it with a pick, you get a lot more thatch than you do wood. And right now, we want thatch. We want a lot of thatch. Okay? So, because what we're going to do, we're going to build a couple thatch foundations. Let's go with 6 for now. All right? How much thatch do we have? And also, if you hover over one of these items while it's in your crafting, in your craftables window, it'll tell you exactly how much of each of those resources that you have. So we have right now, we're going to run out of wood and thatch. So we need more wood and thatch. Plus we also need fiber. It's a never-ending thing gathering all this stuff. Okay, so let's gather a little bit more fiber. Let's gather a little bit more thatch. And hopefully we can get enough wood while we're gathering thatch. Yeah, that's good. All right, let's go with another weight. And we'll just save our engram points for now. And then since we have the thatch foundations, you know what, I'm going to put these down. So let's put the thatch foundations in this 0 slot. All right. Well, you can put it in any slot you really want to. I just put it in 0 slot because it's a lot easier for me. Okay. And these will snap to each other. Let's get these guys out of the way. Whistle. Okay. Now this also right here, this is the whistle window. All right. If you open this up, you will have a collection of all sorts of different whistles. All right. You'll have, whistle follow all, which makes all your dinos within a certain vicinity follow you. And then you'll have just the one that you're pointed at. Say if you go like this and you point directly at that guy and you whistle 1, he will follow you. Okay. And whistle all stop, that's what I'm going for right now. It's where they all just stop following me. Whistle 1 stops. It's the opposite of whistle follow 1. Whistle attack my target is all dinosaurs within a certain range of you that are tamed will attack whatever you're pointed at. Whistle neutral. Neutral is if they won't go outright and attack them, but if they're attacked or you're attacked, if any one of your dinosaurs are attacked, they'll all gang up on whoever attacked them. And that's a good one to know. Whistle passive. None of them will attack anything regardless. All right? And whistle attack this target, all right, is the one you're pointed at. Whistle attack my target. Sorry, I had them confused. Attack this target is whatever you're pointed at. Attack my target is whatever you hit. All right? So if you have them all on attack my target and you walk up, you stab something with a spear, every dinosaur that you have tamed is going to gang up on that one. All right? Oh, I just screwed that up. All right. So craft another one of these. Ah, rain. Free water. All right, whenever it rains, you get free water, which is a very good thing. All right, so now that we have our foundations, right? These are our foundations. This is the beginning of a house. It is, I swear. It is the beginning of a house. It's the beginning of something great, right? And that's what we're going for, right? Beginning of something great. All right, so now that we have that, we're going to craft thatch walls. How many thatch walls are we going to craft? Well, we need a door. The door will be here in the middle. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 2. 18 walls. Because we're going too high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There we go. 18 of those. And while those are crafting, I'm going to take this and I'm going to put that down there. So I can start putting them down as I craft them because they weigh a lot. Especially thatch stuff. Because thatch and the stuff that it takes to make the thatch stuff doesn't weigh that much. So the items that you make with it end up weighing more than the source materials. So it's really easy to get encumbered with crafting a bunch of thatch stuff. So be very careful when you're crafting thatch. Because it's very easy to get bogged down with it. And then you can't move. If you raise over your encumbrance level, you can't move. All right, and also, another thing I will show you right here, the weight. All right, see this little bar? Let me close that. All right, see this? The little iron weight? All right, see how you can see it right there on the side, on the HUD? Now, there's a little trick to this. A lot of people don't really understand. Anything below this first line, it's not going to impede your movement. Once you go above the line, it's going to slowly slow you down. So the higher up you go after this line, up to the top, it's going to slow you down, and then when you reach the very full top, you can't move at all. So be very careful with that. Put down the rest of these. And then let's craft a door frame. Craft. And then a door. Door. Use. Use. Stick that up there, and hey, we have a box. Alright, without a roof. Okay, so now this is how we're gonna put a roof on it. Go like this. Alright, and then I'm gonna type in sloped. You don't have to do sloped. I just do sloped because I like sloped. I think slope looks better. And if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it right. I'm not saying that the other way is the right, it's just this is the right way for me. Okay, so when you build sloped, I need more fiber. I need more of everything. So give me 1 second on that. Let's come over here. Let's pick some of these. Alright, and while these guys are doing that, I'm going to pet them both. So because I'm gathering resources and stuff right next to them. I want to see how much XP I can get from doing this. Alright. And I'm at 200 weight, so I'm at capped at weight for the time being. And I'm going to... I think I'm going to start working on fortitude a little bit. Fortitude is... It's a really underrated stat. A lot of people skip fortitude, but fortitude is very important. Alright, it's your hypo and hyperthermal. Your insulation, how much of a fat layer you built up. Alright. Or how much you can withstand the elements. Which is very important. Alright. And also, since I haven't been eating, let me show you something. Alright, you take these berries, put them on your bar, just press your button. Or it's not going to work for me. Alright, well, you know what? Screw it. You can just remote use them and you'll eat them. No clue why it's not working now. Alright. But usually if... I don't know why. Sometimes it's really tricky. I mean, if you go like that and then you use that. Or if you have your window open, usually you can just press the button and it'll just use the whole window. I don't know why that's not working. If somebody knows why, fill me in the comments. Alright. But normally, it works. Alright, let's get the rest of this thatch. And then poop. Then I'm going to build 2 of these. 1, 2. 2 of these. And then I'm going to build 6 of these. Alright. While that's going, get rid of that. Stick the roof down there. 1 down here. 1 down there. And we are ready to go. I'll worry about that level here in a minute. Alright, so let's go with 9. Alright, and when you're building a slope roof, remember that they have to be offset. See, if you're building one that slants that way, the same one, then it has to be slanted that way, and then you come over and then you use the exact opposite. Go right there. And see there, now we have our sloped section to support our ceiling. And then, you pop that up there, that up there, that up there. And you won't be able to build slope ceilings unless you have those slope sections up there. And there we go. We have our little first humble abode. Alright. Let's take a look at it. Oh, she's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I tell you, absolutely gorgeous. Alright. Let's go with pump and fortitude right there. And we're good to go. Alright. So, we got Bob, and then we built our first little shelter. Now, the next thing we're going to build to go in there will be in tomorrow's episode. And I think that's going to be either a sleeping bag or a bed as we get moving on further into the series. All right, so hey, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope the tips and tricks helped you out. All right, and that's the intention for this, to help out new players coming into the game. All right, so I will see you guys tomorrow, and until then, this is Flinger Foo saying, hey, take it easy, everyone.